everybody. Matt Meyer here with Legacy Autosport. We're out here in Terre, Haute at the Action Track Speedway. We got the Midwest Throwback Sprint cars here. We should be running later on tonight, I'd say about 6 o'clock. So there's going to be some new faces in the race tonight and some old ones that you've seen. So stay tuned and check it out. John, how you feeling today?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
You look ready, buddy. Ready to win that 1,000?
Well, that would be nice.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Good luck chasing Stanbrough, right?
Yeah, right. How you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Pretty good.
Here.
You ever been to Terre Haute before?
I raced here on a motorcycle about 25 years ago, but never in a car.
You like this track or on motorcycles?
Yeah, it was a little rough on a motorcycle, but I think it'll be better suited for cars.
Cool. Well, good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, man.
Hey, how are you today?
Hi there, I'm doing well. Yourself?
Oh, pretty good. So, have you ever been to Terre Haute here today?
I have, but it's been years. We used to race here probably back in the mid-90s when I was a lot younger and a lot braver. So really looking forward to it, though. I think it's going to be, I mean, there's no place like Terre Haute. It's just in Indiana. It's always been for me like the premier track, you know, and so it's going to be fun. Yeah.
I hear that now they put the fence up, it'll be a little bit safer.
I think maybe so. You know, they used to throw a lot of cars outside of this place.
That's what I heard.
But now I think that we're going to be, if we get into trouble, we shouldn't get outside of the track anyway. So yeah, that probably means it's going to hurt a little bit more, and we're going to tear more stuff up maybe. But you know, honestly, my intention is with this Midwest Throwback Series is just to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And have fun, and we're so thankful to Metal Lloyd and the help that they're giving us too. So very much appreciated. So thank you.
Mr. Freeman,
What's going on today?
how are you today?
We're doing good, man.
So are you a fan of the Terre Haute Action Track?
I am. I'm a big fan. First time running here, so I hope all's good. This place is fast, and just hope to get out here and, you know, have a good showing. Be safe.
Tear it up like you did last time?
Yes.
Win that $1,000.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There you go.
That'd be nice.
Well, good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
All right, have a good
We'll
one.
talk to you in a little while.
Definitely. How you feeling today? Pretty good? Awesome. Well, good luck out there.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Should be interesting, but fun. Looking forward to it.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you today?
Just peachy.
So where are we at?
Terre Haute Action Track.
You ever been here before?
A long time ago.
What kind of course is it?
It is a half mile? Yeah, a half mile. Pretty flat. You got to have some big appendages to drive here. So, but we're trying to get a handle on a little bit of the tuning of the car and stuff. So we've got a little bit of a driver change for this event, and we're going to have John Stanbrough.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, drive the car. So it should be pretty exciting. So we'll see how quick he is. If he's as quick as the main show here, maybe we'll start him on the tail and try to go for the $5,000 win.
No, there you go. Now, what does John race?
John has been a sprint car racer for a long time. He was, considered one of the, in the group of some of the best out there. And last time he was in a car was in 2018. So family life kind of took over a little bit, but he's excited to get back in a car, and he was really excited to drive this one. So we're happy to have him.
Cool. We'll get an interview with them a little later and find out what's going on. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
Is this guy? This guy
It's a
right
whole new
here.
ball game. None of us know anything, and we're here on sauce and smiles. Yes, which means nothing. So we're learning. But actually, we walked out to the track and saw for the first time, and I'm really excited because it's huge. So that'll be fun. They got the new fence up, this big wall that goes all the way around, which means nothing to me because I've never driven here. Although I used to think it was kind of pretty when you could see out, but what do I know? I've never been here. So it'll be fun. We'll see. I don't know.
You ever gone this fast in a dirt car before?
No.
Oh man.
No. We've done the 2/4 miles so far, and the other one was like a little smaller. So it was like an autocross. You just drive it in there and hook it, and then try to come out. It was pretty easy. This is not going to be that way. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be exciting because actually it should be a lot more technical in a manner of speaking. So the so-called pucker factor is real, but the commitment is higher. But getting your setup right and being smart. And I think decisive is going to matter here more than the real short tracks where we're sliding around like lunatics. So I'm excited about the difference in learning it. And that's why I'm so happy that the Meyer family is so nice to help out Gina's Garage, bring the guys out, help out with the sprint car, because this is a whole new ball game from what we're accustomed to in road racing. Engineering and the consideration is totally different. And the nature with the track changes throughout the entire night. There can be multiple lines and ways to get through. You look for grip, you got to consider the car. So there's just so many more, they're not even facets. It's just like way more organic and ever changing than road racing in a way. So I'm glad that we can do that as well. But we'll have fun too.
So you got your Genius Garage guys out here. I see you brought a few more of your Funky Bunch.
The Funky Bunch?
Yeah. You got
an idiot internet troll called us the Funky Bunch once.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I just thought
Oh man, I missed that one.
Nah, it's funny. So yeah, more of the guys were able to come, and AJ's coming down too. I think he's going to be here in a half an hour. So we got 4 guys today?
Yeah.
It'd be good. I think it'd be more fun,
Yeah.
because the other 2 times we brought,
One or
was it
two.
just Brandon last time?
It was 1 or 2.
Yeah. And then
just
the
Brandon
first
last time, 2 the first
So it'll be
time.
everybody tonight. Terre, Haute, going fast.
Cool. So we'll get to meet all of them.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of stuff going on Genius Garage right now on your channel, don't you?
Yeah, it's really exciting. The V10 Dyna BMW that Putsch put back together and resealed for Genius Garage has gone back into the Daytona prototype. And just last week, the guys got it together, and we were prepping it to get it fired. And of course, we had to find all the leaks and stuff. So the learning experiences of doing it, but we did it right, methodical, and got there. And it started and ran beautifully. Just did 1 little heat cycle, but we'll be getting back to that, buttoning it all up and getting it ready for the first test, probably at Mid-Ohio here real soon. And then Mike was super nice. He has helped out with the push rods of the suspension of the Lotus Exosphere, that really cool privateer Formula 1 car that was on Top Gear, donated to Genius Garage. The push rods were weak. The adjusters were kind of like long and spindly, and if the hardening is not amazing and it's not perfectly on point, they can fail and yield. So Mike called Delara, because Delara had a huge part of engineering that car, and asked him like, what's the deal with these push rods? And we came up with a better top section. So he's made that up. So I feel a lot better. It's not really something that you're going to learn more with Genius Garage. All the same engineering's the same. It's just going to ensure that we don't have what could be a catastrophic failure on the car, which is not something you want to have on a valuable asset piece that you want to exist for many years to teach with.
Now we'll go ahead and make sure you follow Genius Garage and Casey Putsch's channels to see actually what more of what he's doing, because he's doing a lot more than that.
Yeah, and
a lot more.
The big thing right now is on the auction site Bring a Trailer is the Genius Garage Lycan Hypersport build. Of course, the car is owned by Genius Garage, a 501c3, but it's on there and it's for sale. It's a no reserve charity auction. As of right now, I think the bidding's at like 126,000, something like that. Obviously, I hope it goes to the moon, because that money goes to funding Genius Garage in the future. and I put 9 years of my life into trying to build Genius Garage, and a lot of other people put all their time in to try to make the future matter. So bid, go nuts.
Yeah,
you're going to be the only one with it, and you're going to show up any jackwagon in a Lamborghini, so go for it. But yeah, that's on Bring a Trailer. It's exciting, but it gives me nerves and ulcers, but it's kind of fun. So I hope that does well, because we've got really nice plans that will just help ensure Genius Garage's future. So Bring a Trailer. Of course, check out Genius Garage, and of course I do my videos on the Putsch channel, so you get to see the adventures tonight with the students.
All right, well, yeah, make sure you check that out, and we will be back with you a little bit later on to see how you fared on this huge track.
Fast track.
Very fast. All right.
Yeah.
Thomas, you were the winner of the first heat race today. So how's that go for you?
It went pretty smooth. We started in the back and just had to be careful. I'm pretty familiar with the guys we're racing with, but generally we haven't got to race together on a track this big. So I just took my time and worked my way to the front.
Very cool. Yeah, you look great out there. You ever been to Terre Haute before?
Yeah, I've got quite a few laps here running with USAC and MSCS.
I could definitely tell. Well, good job out there, and hope to see you win that $1,000 there in the feature race.
Yeah, no, that would be great to call yourself a feature winner here from Terre Haute Action Track.
Hey, John. Looking pretty good out there.
Yeah,
So how'd it feel?
felt good.
Felt pretty good?
Better in the heat race than it did in the feature, or I mean in the hot laps. So it was better in the heat, and I think we'll just leave it alone. Not really a whole lot of cars here tonight, and the racetrack actually is coming to us, so we'll just leave it alone. They were vibrating a little bit, so we're going to get it balanced so I can make it 15 laps without shaking my eyeballs out.
There you go. That'd be good. Yeah, you look great out there. Said you were coming back around them again, so you were on a line.
I don't know if I said earlier, you know, this is one of my favorite places, so I
It
just,
shows.
Kind of feel at home here.
Awesome. All right, thanks, buddy, and we'll talk to you again later on.
Yep, thanks.
I think this is the coolest track I've ever driven on. Terre Haute Action Track, half-mile oval. It's manicured pretty nice. Like, you know, it's good. It's got some grip, but it's cool as an experience to come out here for the first time, because when we just went out there with a bunch of cars kind of packing on the track, not really doing anything special, so you get to kind of look around, and it's just cool to be here in Midwest America at a track that, God, like, you just feel like it goes back, you know, 100 years of history, because it's big and it's cool, and there's all kinds of people, locals out in the grandstands and the infield. But it's a nice track where you really go fast, so I was just excited to come here and run and race. But you know, when you hot lap, I think we got like 3 laps. It was nothing, and it's amazing to me how much grip there was. I was excited because we changed the setup, so the car's actually gripping. Which, God, I wish it was like that the last 2 races. But that was great. So it was a whole new ball game, because then when you take the same sprint car, you're used to these tiny little slippery quarter miles, and then you're running some big speed on the half mile that's wide. It's a whole new almost helmet full now. It's a whole new ball game. It feels like you're driving a different car and doing a different thing, which I like, but then I have to relearn. So I'm just excited to do that. The heat race was cool. Started third, I finished second. There's one guy that was kind of new, and he was like all up in the throttle pedal and kind of all over the place, so I was giving him some room, because I genuinely didn't know what he was going to do. But and then one guy kind of snuck on me, and I was just kind of finding and feeling, and then a few laps in, I'm like, okay, I'm done with this guy, and took off. But couldn't get the other guy yet. But I'm excited for the feature. It's gonna be cool. I look forward to be out there for a while.
So is that sometimes kind of racing when you're out there? You got to feel out the field, the people around you, what they're gonna do. You kind of have to know it before they do it, so you can react before they act.
Yeah, it's not really reacting before they act. It's, you have to be aware of your surroundings, obviously. You're finding the grip of the track and figuring out what you can do where, and it's always changing because people are in different places. But then you really very quickly have to assess what style every person has and how clean their driving is going to be. Because you go around the edge of the pitch and do anything you want. If everybody's clean and gets it, you know what you're doing, you'll probably be all right. But if somebody's a little sloppy here or there, then you're like, give this guy a little more room here, or maybe I'll change this line here. Or if you just want to get by or whatever. So that was a little bit of something. So I don't know. I kind of look forward to the feature. I wish everything we did here was more laps, more time, and not as quick, because with Midwest Throwback Series, I think it's an awesome series. It's a really good place to come out. But you got different guys, so you have to figure out where everybody is, and depending on where everybody starts, you're like, okay, so I think I'll go here to start with, but you're not so accustomed to running with them that you're like, I'm just gonna throw it in here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that the feature's gonna have more laps, just so I can work through it and see where it ends up. I feel like, you don't have to be as bonsai. That's all.
Very cool. Well,
maybe that's the old man in me talking. that's the guy that's been responsible for his own wallet and fixing all his cars most of his life talking.
There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but you look great out there. I mean, you haven't done any little spinnies like the last one you did.
No, track.
And you're solid, man. Solid. Yeah. I mean, second place. That is an awesome thing. And the feature.
He caught a fish this big too.
So
it's fake. I had it in the cooler before I got to this.
There you go.
So what are you gonna do with the $1,000 after you win it?
I'm gonna go. How the hell did I do this? No, if we happen to win any prize money, this car is Genius Garage's. All Genius Garage students here, so this team is Genius Garage. So that money goes directly to Genius Garage, and we'll take care of anything from travel for the guys, or a hotel if we're traveling, utilities, projects, and then Genius Garage, nobody gets paid. Butch Meyer's been amazing volunteering time with helping with it. He didn't get paid. I put in thousands of hours over the years doing it. I didn't get paid. So it's just a really neat thing. So if we win the money, it just goes to help bring out more cool young people to it. So
that's right. Check it out, Genius Garage.
Yeah, check it out. I would say I hope we win, but the money's irrelevant. I didn't come here to finish second.
No, yeah. All right, thanks, Casey. We will talk to you soon. right, Casey.
Yeah.
We just had the feature race.
Yeah,
So
well, I was not part of the we. That was annoying. Really annoying. So, you know, I'm starting inside second row, and John's on the outside of first row. He's real fast. I figure he's gonna check out a little bit. Pretty yellow car in front of me. I think it was Thomas. And he gets on the outside of me, and I'm like, no big deal. This guy's good. I'm just gonna get in with him. We're getting to the inside. We're gonna let John do whatever he's doing. He's probably gonna go high and fast. Ingram will probably be out here. And, you know, we'll just let it sort out. It's a 15-lap race, big track, no big deal. So I just go in there. I give him a little bit of breathing room. And on the inside, Ingram comes down, and he's like right here. He just keeps coming down, 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 down like this. And there's literally nowhere to go. So I went into him, and that threw up the front of the car pretty high. And then I think my right rear tire hit his other tire, and that threw it up and twisted it. So I was like up, I don't know, maybe 4 feet, and then came down and nose down and twisted. So, you know, at first I didn't think it was a big deal. And then like a moment later, I'm like, I'm gonna flip. And I didn't, and I'm back down, it's running. And I'm like, well, I've never had a race car go in the air before. So it's still running, and I should just take it off. And I'm like, no, screw that. I think it'll race. That'd be cool. So I get back in line, and we're going around, and the steering wheel's cocked a lot. And I'm like, eh. And I'm like, is this car all right? So I'm kind of feeling it, and it just fell off. It would like bite going this way, but when I went to steer right, it would like mush, and then so I was like, I wasn't sure if like my left front tire was completely flat. I didn't know if there's damage I can't see. So I just ended up just getting over and just waving everybody by, which is annoying. So then I come over between everybody like this, and I'm just gonna go off the track. And I go to turn to go off the track, and yeah, the car didn't turn. I went like this, and it goes, yeah. So I crashed straight into the water barrels in the fence, or the wall, which was...
Well, you couldn't turn your car, so
no,
to be expected.
I didn't turn at all.
You were just trying to get out of people's way.
Yeah, I really like this series. You know, and you know, I'm not really that mad. I may keep up foreign relations later, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess some people like to smell their own farts so much they keep their head up their own ass. But just don't do it on a racetrack, okay? That shit's expensive.
Got that
That's
right.
all I got to say. Anyway, so really happy that John won in Butch's car. He put on an awesome show, and the cars look really good from what I saw. I would have liked to have been the feature. I adore this track. I just didn't get to be.
Well, we definitely saw some great racing there before you were out of the race. You were right up there with
the start.
Yeah, the start of the race.
First turn. But
hell,
yeah, I mean,
even when your car was wonky, you were up there. Right.
Yeah, it was wonky, and I just brought it back up in line, and I'm like, screw it, I'll race this even if it's off. And then I started playing with it. I'm like, not here. It's really fast track, and we're dancing around, and you know, some of the guy, you know, these are not like professional guys running the whole time, and I'm like, I don't want to be the guy that gets wonky, that taps somebody again, that takes out half the field or something. So I just decided to bring it in. But it was pretty embarrassing.
Oh.
To just try to turn off the track and crash into the barrels.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable.
Anyway, but that's it, guys. So really happy with Legacy. Obviously, it was a good learning experience for Genius Scratch. Kind of a big letdown for all of us. But you know, everybody's okay. Car seems relatively okay, and come back to fight another day.
That's right. You got 4 students here that have learned quite a bit today, haven't they?
Oh yeah, hugely, and they have a good time. You know, Andre, CJ, Brandon, John. It's kind of winding down the year, so it's like one of the last events. But it was still a ball, and they still got to see a lot of good stuff. Obviously, it'd be a lot more fun to see our car out there. You know, and I'm bummed because it would have been fun, of course, and make that happen. But what are you gonna do?
Well, you've always got the next race, and your car is in one piece.
Yeah.
And you are. That's the important thing.
I'm too stupid to get hurt.
Well, on that note.
Yeah. On that note, come back next time.
Come back next time. We'll see if that's
do it differently.
That's true. All right. Talk to you later.